Hawkins against Price. The pass to Anderson. Here is Hawkins. Pass to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
You know, people rarely talk about Hawkins as a playmaker because he's such a great scorer. But that's a mistake. He can pass it, too.
Elo with it. Pass to Ferry. From outside, off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. At one point, they led by 16, and that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And it doesn't matter where he is on the court. Hawkins is an efficient shooter, especially from the free throw line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 6. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Price passes to Brandon. Out to Price. Over Anderson. It's hauled in by Hawkins.
And although he's capable of making these, the D was right on him. I think next time he should look to be more patient. Look for a higher percentage shot.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 7. 34 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Not much time left here. You think you have a chance to come back? I'm not sure.
I seriously doubt it, but it's clear what they've got to do. Quick shot, foul, and hope for some missed free throws.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Price from beyond the arc. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
How about the confidence and delivering in the clutch? When his team needs buckets, Mark Price delivers.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Price. Payne grabs the board.
A knockdown shooter with tremendous confidence. Just couldn't get that one to fall.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back.
Hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
I think they've simply run out of time. Not enough time left for them to get all the way back.
Yeah, hard-pressed to come back at this point.
Nails the tray.
A special performer in big moments. Price really comes alive in close games.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Well, you know, he had to stop the clock, so that really was the best thing he could have done there.
Yep, can't just let the other team drain the clock when it's close like this.
Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Brandon. Here's Hilo. Trifecta!
It's been a barrage of threes here in this last quarter, pouring it on from deep.
They were saving their best shooting for last, hitting 3 after 3.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Well, I think the foul was his only option to stop the clock. However, this is not a guy that you want at the line.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. You can't just hope the ball gets past to a weaker shooter.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous poise at the line. That should put this game to bed.
So Philadelphia wins it, and that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and now they decide to foul intentionally. On the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
The ideal outcome for this trip, making every shot and padding their lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Newman's checked in for Gaddison. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Teardrop shot, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
As clutch as they come. Michael Jordan, a huge bucket.
One shot. Rebound.
34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. I expect, Mark, they'll take their time here.
Yeah, every second that ticks away plays to their advantage.
Hodges checked in for the Bulls. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Bogues doesn't get nervous in these spots. He loves when the spotlight is on him.
And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said, we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Hodges. Over Bogues. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
No pressure at all. He's not feeling it. Unfazed, completely unfazed.
And delivers with a clutch bucket.
Well, I think the foul was his only option to stop the clock. However, this is not a guy that you want at the line.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. You can't just hope the ball gets past to a weaker shooter.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Makes them all, and we have a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And I think they're going to have to work really fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're in desperation mode right now. Need a quick shot and a foul.
And another steal for him. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
I know I'm not the first person that said this, but the heart Bogues plays with is incredible. He can go up against bigger guys because he's willing to just put in the work and outwork them.
And the Bulls call timeout here. They're trailing by 4. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Boy, an uphill battle for him. Everything has to go perfectly.
Yeah, get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Mike, this possession is a big one.
Got to play smart, but also get it up quick.
Pass to Hodges. The three. Cartwright. The pass to Hodges. Puts up a deep three. The putback. Bucket's good.
I love the pursuit there he showed on tracking down that board.
Yeah, fearless, wasn't he, Clark, on the glass, and it pays off for him.
For sure.
And the hunger that he plays with, you can't teach that.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It's kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And when I think of Thompson, his rebounding comes to mind. He's a big man who knows how to use his length.
He hits the second from the line.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Here's McDaniel. It's rebounded by Person. Person's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. High, arcing shot. Excellent defense there from Ewing. The Knicks with the lead. Starts the pass to Jackson. Back to Starks. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
You know, I admit there is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to setting screens, but that one was pretty clear cut to me.
Yeah, gotta have your feet set. He didn't. Easy call for the officials.
Here's McLeod. The pass to Thompson. Up again. It's good on the putback. Person's got the game tied up here for Indiana.
And that's a huge bucket from Person. Excellent at coming up big for his squad.
To the middle. Here's McDaniel. Banked in off the glass.
Clearly a mix-up defensively there. Way too easy inside.
And in a close game, those can come back to haunt you.
Here's McLeod. Drills the three-pointer.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
So the wing on the left. Back to Jackson. Starks, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniel. And it's McLeod with the rebound. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Person. Fires the three. And Indiana, another three.
This is what Person is out here to do because he's a talented, assertive scorer.
Jackson looking it over. To the inside. Thompson against Oakley. Pass to McDaniel. Flying his right from deep. Kept alive. And Ewing slams it in.
Boy, this team relies on and leans into Ewing to deliver in big moments. Not letting him down there. No sirree. Getting it done.
Miller with a wide open look. And the Pacers another three.
Exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Thompson outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Such a hard player to guard. Thompson benefiting from the size there.
The first one, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
They've got to get points in bunches and in a hurry.
Yeah, and a lot. It would be very difficult for them to get back into this one.
Passes it to McCloud. Miller outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Ewing kicks to Starks. There's the lob to the hoop. Yes!
Coming through in the clutch. Ewing wants the ball every time in these spots.
34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 34 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Hey, the strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
That's got to be their mindset, and they'll have to execute perfectly here.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Starks wants the ball in his hands when it matters most. He wants it because he knows he can deliver.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. New York calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. New York calls timeout. They're down by 6. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the Knicks with possession here. 6-point game. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 27 seconds left in the game. Jackson. Over McCloud. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Jackson showing composure under pressure, as he always does. Focuses on knocking down the clutch shot.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yep, good foul to stop the clock.
A couple of misses here, and they could be back in it.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Starks outside. Connects from downtown.
Steady from deep is John Starks. He forces you to come out, and he spreads your defense because he's got such range on his three-point shot.
Timeout called the Pacers. They lead by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Looking so composed at the free throw line. Not rushing anything, just going up there and getting the job done.
It's up a 3, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Indiana. So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Here's Teagle. Inside. Here's Worthy. Inside, he gets the jumper to fall. Worthy's got 6 in the quarter.
No surprise there. It's a big game, James. What do you expect? Living up to his name is what he does.
Pass to Chambers. It's tipped. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
A trusted producer. His team knows Chambers can deliver when they need one.
Now Worthy. Passes it to defense. Johnson, a wide open look. And the 3 off target. The Suns trailing. Chambers the pass to Marley. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Marley's got 27 points.
Played in lots of big moments. Marley stays steady.
Pass to Worthy. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets.
Green is checked in for the Lakers. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
This is why his team trusts him at the line, because they believe in his ability to hit clutch shots.
There's the pass to Chambers. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Decent from here. Chambers has so much confidence in his ability.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Chambers hits them both.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
And here is Johnson. Puts it up from 15. Here's Teagle. Good.
Not shying away at all, fearlessly stepping into that big shot. Wow, beautiful.
That takes real guts. I think this whole arena was holding its breath.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Well, guys, over the last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach talk to the team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And so here's Phoenix, trailing by 2. Timeout called. The Suns, they trail by 2. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Marley. Here's Knight. It's tipped. Johnson with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Green, no luck.
Well, it's not easy to time an alley-oop. Just ask that pair.
It's much harder than it looks. Takes 2 guys to sink.
Pass to Chambers. No good on the shot. Great tee that time from Green. And so they foul intentionally.
Yep, good foul to stop the clock.
A couple of misses here, and they could be back in it.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Boy, big free throws from Vlade. This will tip the scales one way or the other with no shortness.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
This is a tricky situation. I mean, they need to get some kind of bucket to stay alive. They got to do it fast, though.
Either a three-pointer or score quickly and take the foul.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 3-point game. Chambers with a screen on Worthy. Phoenix, no good that time either.
A little bit of a heat check right there, rising up from way downtown.
And there was a time a shot like that would get you benched. Not these days.
The first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Passes to Tucker. There's the triple. Drops it in. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. So for Mike Fratello, Clark. .157 left to play here in the fourth. Bagley against Dumars. Pass to Parrish. He kicks it to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 on the clock. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
They need what he brings on the floor. His talent is missed. Now they're going to have to get it done without him. Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for the Pistons. .135 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Acquire, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There's a lot riding on this trip. Can Acquire shoulder the load?
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Detroit.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And those free throws now make this a 2-possession game.
Up top, Bagley. He's guarded by Thomas. Campbell. No good with the triple. And, well, Detroit shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Bagley with the block. Out on his own on the break. Pinckney. Oh, that's blocked.
Nice awareness from Laimbeer on defense. Sees the shot forming and gets there for the rejection.
Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I don't think you can ask for a better look, just not the result they were looking for.
Yeah, he's got to put that miss behind him and continue to fire away when he gets that kind of a look.
Now, here's Bagley. 5 to shoot. Pass to Lewis. Parrish against Dumars. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
The perfect leader. Isaiah Thomas runs the show at the point, but he also leads the way in the locker room.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Trying to shut the door here. That could do it.
He lobs it up. Count it!
Reggie Lewis flying high, hammering home that pass. Nice.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Celtics making a change here. Shaw's checked in.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
While he mostly plays the 2, Joe Dumars can also slide over to the 1. Such a versatile guard.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called the Celtics. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the game. .27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now the pass to Shaw. No good on the 3. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for Detroit. And so it's Detroit with the W. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kelly. So it's the Hornets now. Johnson the screen. Here's Chapman, defended by Pippen. Chapman, the pass to Curry. From 17 feet out, got a piece of it.
A true anchor. Cartwright shows quick reflexes to come away with that block.
Brewer finds Pippen. "16 feet away, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line."
Draws the whistle and nearly gets it to fall.
That would have been an impressive and one, but instead, he'll shoot 2 at the line.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker.
This is the person you want taking these shots. I mean, Pippen knows how to keep his cool under pressure and deliver.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Hobson's checked in for King, and it's Paxson in for Brewer. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Hey, by missing that free throw now, a 3 could even the score.
Here's Gill. Pass to Reed. Rebound by the Bulls. Grant's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded to the paint. Here's Cartwright. Count it. Cartwright's got 4 this quarter.
You need guys who can hit big buckets for you. Cartwright answering the bell there.
Boats against Paxson. Johnson for 3. Kaminsky controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Now here's Pippen. Passes it to Paxson. Shot clock at 6. A putback.
You love not only the tenacity there, but just nice awareness to make sure he came away with the ball.
Lead the pass to Bowes. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Gill. Over to the wing. Here's Kaminsky. It falls!
Good instincts from Gill. He spots an open man and makes sure he gets the ball.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 5. 29 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. Let's see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. .29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Pippen. That one's not going to go. Johnson with some nice D, and he commits the intentional foul. And here are the Hornets now, and that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
What stands out to you about Gill is his athleticism. He's also a fantastic glue guy.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And, you know, the clock is running out on them now. They just couldn't pull it together.
They've got to be disappointed for sure. Not their best effort, and because of this, it's looking pretty much over for them.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the Bulls with another miss. A tremendous team effort, Mike, offensively from them tonight.
Well, they've been unselfish, a ton of assists, plus lots of different scorers out there.
Yeah, things you all appreciate. So it's Charlotte picking up the win. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge. .153 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Pierce. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Pierce has got 24 points.
Not many moments are too big for Pierce. Just no nerves whatsoever.
To the inside, Olajuwon. Tries again, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I like how fearless Olajuwon is. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to come up huge.
Campus screen on Whitman. Outside, Payton. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Sonics lead by 1.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Olajuwon drawn the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here's Kemp. Pass to Pierce. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Kemp who picks up the assist. And now a 4-point Sonic lead.
And he thrives in these moments. When the stakes are high, his team knows to get him the ball.
And there's the pass to Olajuwon. Unloads from 13. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Johnson, he's checked in for Seattle. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 5. 43 seconds left in the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys one possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 5. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 5. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. Seattle grabs the miss.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shawn Kemp is relentless, and as a result, he's a double-double threat every night. A real force in this league.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 7. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Whitman a screen on Payton. They grab their own miss. Passes it to Ford. And they get it. The rebound by Johnson. Now Payton. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson finds Tucker. Here's Ceballos. Launches it. Green with the rebound.
And I have no idea how he clanked that one. The defense has to be thanking their lucky stars he didn't sink that one.
The pass to Johnson. And here is Green. Almost, but it rolls out.
That's a quality shot right there. It just didn't fall for him.
Hey, they don't all end in scores. Great execution, and they're happy that they had that kind of a chance.
Lakers trail by 6.
Things looking very bleak right now. They got to get buckets, and they need them fast.
No time to waste. If they don't act now, they aren't winning this one.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Johnson with the block.
Good awareness from Johnson on defense. Sees the shot coming and gets to it just in time to block it.
Johnson surveying the floor.
Through the foul, had the chance to sink it, too.
I thought it was still going in, even with the physical defense.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7.
You know, the combination of size, speed, and length that Johnson has, really pretty unique for a point guard.
West is checked in for the Suns. Marley comes in for Ceballos. And Johnson drops them both.
Wow, coming through for his team at the line and cutting this down to a very tight game.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Points here, Clark, could be the only cushion they need.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league, though.
And so they foul intentionally. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Johnson. It's deflected. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Marley no good.
Well, there's still a little time on the clock, but I think this one's a wrap.
A few possessions I'm sure they'll review on film. Might have changed the course of this game.
It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Nice awareness there. Worthy sees the open man, and he gets it to him in a hurry for the easy bucket.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
And you know, it's unfortunate they will not have him for the rest of this one. But the game seems out of reach anyway. And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, Johnson is a superb scorer, an effective combo guard who can get it going in a hurry.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's how you slam the door shut on a team. Steps up to the line and puts the game away.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Boy, they need to respond fast.
Preferably a 3 if there's a clean look.
Johnson with it. Perkins, the pass to Green. James Worthy on the wing. Off target with that shot. So the Suns win it. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire And so it's Indiana with it. Cloud passes to Williams. Here's Smits to take the lead. And he lays it up and in. Smits has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Smits recognizing that his team needs him to be aggressive. And there he showed you he was ready to attack.
Pass to Bird. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
This is where Bird shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
And the Pacers call time here.
You know, he recognized the players were fatigued and needed to catch their breath. Those guys were cooked out there.
Thompson, he's checked in for Indiana. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Pass to Schrempf. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Here's McLeod. Rebound, Boston.
He's not going to get a much better look than that. Waste of a terrific opportunity, unfortunately.
Brown finds Bird. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now a 4-point Celtic lead.
We see this often from Bird. He makes scoring look effortless.
Throws it up high.
On these alley-oops, Smits able to use that extensive height advantage.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Bagley with the ball. The pass to Brown. Parrish outside. Bagley from outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
The heat is on Bagley. Big opportunity at the line. Let's see how he handles it.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, you know, their offensive rebounding throughout this one has been clutch, timely. I mean, it's kept the ball out of the enemy's hands and gotten them lots of second-chance points. That's a winning recipe.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. Credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Pacers trail by 3. Outside Williams. He lobs up the end. And another assist.
I like when Smith slams his foot on the gas pedal. Just go to work right now.
And so Bird will bring it up for the Celtics. That left Schrempf comes up with the rebound. Pacers shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. This is it to McLeod. Money!
Humongous make right there. Stepping up for his team in a big way.
That takes confidence in your game.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 1. There's 48 seconds left in the game. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pinckney. He's covered by Thompson. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Smits.
Beautiful thing to watch there. Parrish with great anticipation and timing to get to that shot and deny it.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game. Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt. And the Pacers call time here. They trail by 3. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown against Williams, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what coach wants to see in a close game.
And Boston has possession. 3-point lead. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
They want to extend this game. That's why they did what they did there.
Yeah, so they had to foul there. Need a little luck now.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And I like watching Bradley orchestrate an offense. So good at finding ways to involve teammates.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Outside Williams. Here's the 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. It's stolen by Austin. Rebound by the Sonics. Now Pierce. On the pass to Barrows. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That puts them in the lead. Barrows has got 9 points here in the second half.
Not exactly the most solid screen you'll see. Still works, though.
And the Jazz call time here. And Utah making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here is Edwards. Malone passes to Stockton. Back to Malone. Shot from 16. The rebound by Cade.
Really tough to see a quality look like that go to waste. Just couldn't quite finish the job.
Just a tough break, especially because opportunities that good don't often come along.
And here they go. And then Malone with the dunk.
No doubt about it. That's a big shot. Huge from Karl Malone. He's definitely a go-to guy in this league.
Passes to Pierce. Shoots over Malone. And Pierce gets it to go on the assist by Payton. Pierce has got 22 points.
Not many moments are too big for Pierce. Just no nerves whatsoever.
Payton against Stockton. Here's Malone. Another possession, another assist.
With the game in the balance, he is ramping up his intensity. You can feel it.
And that's exactly what Coach needs from him. A big offensive effort down the stretch.
Here's Pierce. Right over the D. He's got 24.
And when you need a huge bucket like that, you know he's your man.
Stockton looking around. Malone right side. Good on the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And how about Malone coming up clutch right there? The mailman does indeed deliver.
Pass to Johnson. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Is it just me, or has this guy grabbed every rebound tonight? What a terrific performance.
Pure effort out there. He is fighting, clawing, just willing himself to get everything.
Now here's Stockton after the miss from Gary Payton.
Watch out below. It's the mailman.
Timeout called here. The Supersonics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
You know, with the time remaining, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot right here.
Yeah, and I think in a possible 2-for-1 situation, this next play they run will be interesting to see what they go with. No room for error.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Johnson. Outside, Payton. Over Stockton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
We know Payton can rise to the challenge here. The big moments rarely make him sweat.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Payton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Hey, that's the right play. It's the smart play. You got to stop the clock.
Hoping for a missed free throw or two. Every point is crucial here.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, the entire team is counting on Malone here. They seem confident that he'll be able to deliver.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws now make this a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 19 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out by fouling.
And then defensively, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Nineteen seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson, the pass to Payton. Pierce for 3. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Talking about much in the clutch. Great to see him come through right there.
Big-time shot for sure. That's got to help his confidence as well as his team's.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
I don't think that was the ideal choice to make for a foul in this situation. Stockton is a pretty efficient shooter from the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
For 3, Pierce. That shot missing.
Really good anticipation. Got a hand in the face right there.
Really disruptive defensively. Great challenge.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Take a
And
break.
let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Indiana.
All game long, they've had great energy, leading to a number of second-chance opportunities, and they converted.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Smits is a pretty good shooter, and that serves them well at the line. But in crunch time, everything becomes much harder.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
He hails from the Netherlands. Rick Smits, not just a 7'4" guy. His free throw numbers tell you he's got a really soft touch and good skill, too.
This is why they get it to Lewis in big moments, because they understand how special he is.
To the middle, stolen by Parrish. And he dunks it down.
What an absolutely ferocious finish. That will definitely make the highlight reel.
You know, Clark, this shows how much confidence he has in himself. Close game or blowout, he's going up with power.
I'm still amazed he'd go for that kind of a finish, honestly.
Here's Brown. The Pacers making the shot. Down low, here's Lewis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Super reliable from the stripe. Lewis wants to take these shots.
It's the first that narrows the gap to 1.
And Lewis is one of those special all-around talents. Does a little bit of everything. He scores it, passes, rebounds at a high level. Good all-around play.
And both free throws good for Lewis.
A great foul shooter, and he delivers there. Really key in a tight game.
Brown against Williams. Passes it to Smits. Over Parrish. It counts.
With everything on the line, cash money right there.
Well, if he's feeling the pressure, he's not showing it.
Here's Lewis. Williams against Brown. The second effort. Got it!
Smits recognizing that his team needs him to be aggressive. And there he showed you he was ready to attack.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Lewis.
A steady hand at the line in a tough situation narrows it to a 1-possession game.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws there, making this a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bird kicks to Lewis. Over McCloud. Rebound by Williams. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Well, it was a must-foul situation. They were hoping for somebody not quite so good at the line.
And that's a good job from the offense to get it into his hands. They knew the foul was coming and got it to their shooter.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
And so the Pacers take the win. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. To take the lead, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Grant finds Jordan. Bulls moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Cartwright, the pass to Pippen. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Pippen's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's leadership right there. Coming through in the clutch. Pippen knocking it down in a big moment.
Outside Butler. Passes it to Hawkins. Back to Butler. Barkley outside. Here's Hawkins. Bill Cartwright grabs the rebound. Cartwright's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The pass to Grant. They get it back. A second chance effort. And at last, they get one to fall. And now a 5-point Bulls lead. Here's Barkley, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. The Bulls making a switch here. Paxson's checked in. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Here's Barkley. Great D that time from Jordan.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Chicago calls timeout. They're up by 4. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Williams, he's checked in for Horace Grant. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that last break, I listened in on Phil Jackson's huddle. He told them, let's end the series now. We've got a chance to do it. Let's take advantage of this situation and the opportunity now. Guys?
Thank you, David.
When you face Jordan, you put so much focus on MJ that it creates openings for other guys.
Barkley dishes to Butler. Over Paxson. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Butler. Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Lobs it up for Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've got liftoff. Jordan showing off that unmatched vertical leap to go up and throw down the alley-oop. Nicely done.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 7. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bulls on D. 7-point differential. Pass to Hawkins. And stolen by Jordan. Here is Paxson. Defended by Butler. Butler against Paxson. Back to Jordan. And Williams with the stuff.
There's that rebounding that Scott Williams is known for. I love seeing him go after the offensive glass like that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Paxson. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Carter. Fires from 14. Another one falls for Chicago.
And with this last run, they have shut the door on any chance of a comeback.
Shut the door, turned off the lights, and locked it up. Fantastic run for them to end the game.
And the Chicago Bulls will move on. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Here is Shaw. To the paint. Here's Bird. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Boy, Brian Shaw could have rolled that ball to his teammate. He was so wide open.
Here's McLeod. He's covered by Brown, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Smith's recognizing that his team needs him to be aggressive. And there he shows you he was ready to attack.
Brown outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got 12 points in just the second half.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
McLeod tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brown outside. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Smith with the rebound.
Not sure why he even attempted that shot. I mean, that's not what they need right now.
Testing his range and maybe finding out that's not his shot. I'm sure he'll think twice about attempting it again.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
The 7'4" center from the Netherlands, Smits is a towering presence on both ends.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
Brown with it. Bird outside. Offline with his 3. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. With the floater, it falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
There's the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Oh, man. Bird is just so cold-blooded. Knocking down the big clutch shot. Man, he's good.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 6. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Indiana with it. Shot, high post. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
When it comes to scoring the ball, he is prolific and proficient.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Well, you know, he had to stop the clock, so that really was the best thing he could have done there.
Yep, can't just let the other team drain the clock when it's close like this.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
There's Williams with the 3. The rebound by the Celtics, and that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And Sanders kicks to Thompson. Fades. Off target. And so the Boston Celtics take the series and will continue. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For our terrific reporter David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time. Here's Williams. Passes it to Ainge. Pass to Porter. Let's go. And that one's on target from the wing. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. To the inside.
Was not quite set. And when there's a doubt, I think the refs will err towards calling the blocking foul, which I agree with.
As they should. You want to reward players in attack mode.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
The first one falls.
You know, just Grant's presence on the floor, I think, is a difference maker because he can intimidate at both ends using a combination of physicality and skill. A nice blend.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Duckworth comes in for Robinson. And it's Drexler in for Ainge. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Portland leading. Porter looking it over. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A key part of Porter's game is his three-point shot. Terry is fantastic beyond the arc.
Jordan against Drexler. Jordan. Oh, the jam! Yeah!
And what a finisher Jordan is on these slams, putting on a show for the fans.
Now here's Porter. There's the pass to Drexler. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Outside Jordan. Out to the right wing. Williams against Grant. Back to Jordan. 5 to shoot. Grant in the post. Nice D from Williams. Porter passes to Williams. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Cartwright's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pippen outside. Pass to Grant. Cartwright with it. And the jam by Bill Cartwright.
You need guys who can hit big buckets for you. Cartwright answering the bell there.
Passes to Porter. From the corner. Here's Duckworth. And it's slammed in by Duckworth.
Phenomenal job by Duckworth. Knowing his team needs a basket and goes out and gets it.
Drexler against Jordan. Pass to Paxson. Pippen outside. Grant sets a screen for Pippen. Over Kersey, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Scottie Pippen. On the wing, Porter. He dishes it to Duckworth. Drexler against Jordan. Good D by Jordan. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Count that one.
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
Here's Drexler. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Drexler against Jordan. Drexler dishes to Duckworth. Fires the 3. And it's Drexler that time on the assist by Porter. Drexler's got 37.
And he thrives in these moments. When the stakes are high, his team knows to get him the ball.
Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Got a hand on it, but just couldn't quite reel it in.
But you love the activity there. Putting in the effort and keeping the offense honest.
So it's Chicago now. Jordan finds Pippen. Grant sets a screen for Pippen. Over Kersey. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, that's leadership right there. Coming through in the clutch. Pippen knocking it down in a big moment.
This is why his team trusts him at the line, because they believe in his ability to hit clutch shots.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Drexler. Yes, that goes in. Drexler's got 39.
In a clutch situation, Drexler embraces the challenge and works twice as hard to find the bucket.
To the middle. The shot's good from Paxson.
Well, right place at the right time. Paxson making himself a good scoring option when they really need a bucket.
Portland's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Puts it up from 15. Good!
Not shying away at all. Fearlessly stepping into that big shot. Wow, beautiful.
That takes real guts. I think this whole arena was holding its breath.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. And he's excited about their chances. He said, this is what we've worked for. This is where we want to be. Now it's up to us to take it. That means big plays and big shots. We'll see if they can rise to the big moment, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The drive by Jordan. It's good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Here's Drexler. He got it again. Sensational.
Drexler dependable at knocking down big shots, and that's why he's so well respected.
Timeout called the Bulls. They're down by 2. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Fires top of the key. Count! A huge shot to tie it up.
Nobody's more clutch than Jordan. Nerves of steel late in the game.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Drexler drawing the double team. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Jordan. Jordan is double. Pippen with a wide open look. No good from three-point territory. Now a timeout called by Portland. Outside, Porter. Duckworth a screen on Paxson. The pass to Drexler. Back to Porter. Fires from deep. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Chicago Stadium. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Drexler passes to Duckworth. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Porter against Grant. Inside, to right, and the jam by Bill Cartwright.
For his position, Grant has good vision with the ball. I mean, he can find open guys.
Porter against Paxson. And Porter, here we go. And the rejection by Pippen. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Buck Williams.
Boy, Paxson absorbing the contact, but still getting the shot off. That's just good, tough basketball there.
First free throw is good.
For this team, John Paxson is a guy you can rely on. Runs the offense well, can shoot it as well, and pretty solid defensively, too.
Both free throws good from Paxson.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
Clyde Drexler on the wing. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Drexler's got 46 points.
We are seeing a ton of effort from Drexler on offense.
It's Jordan on the wing. Drexler defending. The shot's good from Paxson.
Great answer right there, showing they can knock down the deep ball, too.
Lots of room out there for both offenses.
Outside, Porter. Kersey with the screen on Paxson. Porter, no luck.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. Tough day so far.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Drexler drawing the double team. Looking to get back on track here. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Porter.
Boy, Porter with some massive points right there. Called his own number and delivered.
To the paint, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Big bucket from Horace Grant. No fear, even when the lights are brightest.
Outside Porter. And Drexler has it in the corner. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, and the rejection by Pippen.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
Here's Cartwright. It's rebounded by Kersey. Kersey's got 5 rebounds tonight. A 3 from Drexler. It's rebounded by Paxson.
Not quite a block shot, but no question he got a piece of it.
It might not add to his stat line, but the offense will certainly be more cautious around him after that.
Textbook timing on that alley-oop. Throw it Grant's way, and he'll make the rest of it look easy.
Here's Drexler. The Bulls getting the bucket. Connects again.
Putting some style on the jam. Drexler really rubbing it in the defense's face.
To the inside. Paxson count the basket. Paxson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
Drexler drawing the double team. And Williams throws it down.
Much in the clutch from Williams that time. Showing you right there, he wants to be a guy to make the big shots.
Jordan against Drexler. Jordan the pass to Carter. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Duckworth's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. He kicks to Porter. Duckworth a screen on Grant. That shot wide open. Now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
Staying under control, Porter delivers in the clutch. And this guy does not fear the big moment.
Pass to Pippen. Porter against Paxson. Back to Pippen. From deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Drexler. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Grant outside. Pippen finds Jordan. And they double up Jordan. And it's Drexler with the rebound.
Defense was right up in his face there, and it spoiled his attempt to lay it in.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 2. There's 25 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 25 seconds left in the first overtime. Jordan up top. Drexler defending. No good from Jordan. And here's Portland. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
Yeah, that's a good play. I mean, fouling there in hopes of staying alive in this one, that's the right play.
They need every second they can get at this point. Do whatever they can to come back.
And so they foul intentionally. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You got to appreciate how calm Porter is. Even in tense moments, he knows how to keep his cool.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Huge free throws there. So now we have a 2-possession game.
Cartwright, the pass to Jordan. And it's off from 3-point range. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Early into his night. But you know what? I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court. And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
An efficient shooter like Porter is such a valuable asset on offense. I mean, if he can't find a shot for a teammate, he's got one of his own that he can load and launch.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That is how you end it. Sink them all. Don't leave any doubt.
So the Trailblazers win it, and that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For our reporter David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And for anyone who's wondering why they call him Clyde the Glide, just watch the way he cuts right through the defense and flies up and down the court.
Here's Pippen. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Brewer's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Drexler outside. Puts it up. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
Such a skillful passer. Porter has a great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Now, here's Paxson. It's Pippen on the wing. The feed to Grant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Great effort by Grant inside, earning a trip to the line.
The free throw drops for Grant.
You know, Grant's a guy who, in my mind, understands the art and science of rebounding better than almost anybody else. It's about more than a physical battle to him.
Good on both. Portland leading. The pass to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Duckworth. Yep, it counts. Duckworth's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
I thought that was a good contest, but Duckworth just able to beat the defense with better offense. Tip your hat to him.
Michael Jordan on the wing. And the Bulls with another miss.
He thought that one was going down as soon as it left his hand.
Well, with good reason. That was a great look. Just bad luck it didn't go down.
The Bulls shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Drexler against Pippen. Makes it off the glass. Pippen's got 20 points.
You know, once he finds his rhythm, gets into a groove, he just needs to stay aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing, making himself dangerous on offense.
Now, here's Porter. He kicks to Drexler. Over Jordan. And it's Drexler that time on the assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game. And they double up Jordan. Pippen. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. The wide open look for Drexler. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 3. Pippen, the pass to Paxson. Michael Jordan on the wing. Jordan is doubled. Grant with a screen on Duckworth. 4 on the shot clock. That one goes in.
Well, right place at the right time. Paxson making himself a good scoring option when they really need a bucket.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He came in with the aggressive mindset, but didn't quite know how to pull back. Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot.
The Bulls shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Drexler against Pippen. Over Drexler to take the lead, and the layup is good.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most, using his height advantage inside.
Porter against Paxson. Duckworth a screen on Paxson. And a wide open look for Porter. And he can't jam it through. Chicago leading. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Game hanging in the balance down the stretch. This is who you want at the line.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
For this team, John Paxson is a guy you can rely on. Runs the offense well, can shoot it as well, and pretty solid defensively, too.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
This game just feels like it could come down to the wire. So that is just the kind of success they need to have at the free throw line.
Here's Duckworth, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Really important for Duckworth to maintain his poise here under pressure.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here.
You know, if you need a bucket getter at the center spot, call up Kevin Duckworth. He's your guy. He looks to score whenever he can inside.
was unable to get the second one.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Passes it to Jordan. Danny Ainge pulls it in.
That was tough to watch. He takes it all the way to the cup and just can't finish the job.
Dishes it to Drexler. Pass to Duckworth. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Hard to stop a guy of Duckworth's size. He takes the hit and still puts up a shot.
Williams, he's checked in for Brewer. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Duckworth. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Porter against Paxson. Jordan outside. It counts.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 2. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. During that last break, I heard what Rick Adelman was telling his team. He told them, guys, we've been together all year for this game. There's no tomorrow. We've got to go focus and get this victory. Back to you, guys.
Thanks, David. Drexler scanning the floor. Pass to Williams. Chicago grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Williams with the ball. The dish to Jordan. To the middle. Yes!
Talking about much in the clutch. Great to see him come through right there.
Big time shot for sure. That's got to help his confidence as well as his team's.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Six seconds left in the fourth. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Duckworth kicks to Ainge. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Williams. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Extending his range with that make. You rarely see Williams take shots outside of the painted area.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
They want to extend this game. That's why they did what they did there.
Yeah, so they had to foul there. Need a little luck now.
makes it a 3-point lead.
Hey, anytime the game's on the line, Jordan is exactly the guy I want at the strike.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Boy, an uphill battle for him. Everything has to go perfectly.
Yeah, get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Outside, Drexler kicks to Porter for the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. And now they foul and stop the clock. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
What separates Jordan from others, in my mind, is his singular focus. Nothing comes between him and the ultimate goal of winning the game. And that's how you slam the door shut on a team. Steps up to the line and puts the game away.
And here's Drexler outside. Laces one from 3.
In a clutch situation, Drexler embraces the challenge and works twice as hard to find the bucket.
Chicago calls timeout. They're in front by 3. 1 second left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
Well, I think the foul was his only option to stop the clock. However, this is not a guy that you want at the line.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. You can't just hope the ball gets past to a weaker shooter.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. Oh, and it's over. The Chicago Bulls are the new NBA champions. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. Pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. Now, let's take you to the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy. NBA Commissioner doing the honors.